Hello, what's up? This is your boy Bromeyow, and right now we're going to show Cocoa build. So recently I just summoned a Cocoa on her designated legendary banner. So I just get a one copy of Cocoa. So well, I am okay with having a single copy of Cocoa or any other legendary character. I'm okay with a single copy or 1 star. So every time you play this, every time you play your legendary character on what do you call that? The mode that you can get the fragments, a memory retrieval. Yeah. So when you play your legendary character on memory retrieval, you can gain a significant amount of character crystal. That's what they call the character crystal, so that you can upgrade a character. This one? You call this? Oh, memories. Character memories. Okay. So, okay, let's go back to our topic for today. Cocoa. Cocoa is a tank, or let's say defender. Defender role with 3 move, 2 jump, and 2 low jump. So she is a Blooderian, just like Nunu will, Lily will, Iggy, Momo, Butterfly, and other Blooderian characters. She's a Fortitude, of course. She's a Defender, so mostly Defender is a Fortitude category. So she has a trait of breakfast happiness. Cocoa possesses block, just like Maita, so she is a Defender. At the start of each round, she grants breakfast to the ally with the lowest P percentage within 2 tiles of herself. After a breakfast or bento effect is triggered, the target has a 30% chance to gain happiness. So this is the block, so he has a 50% chance to base block the enemy, taking physical damage from the front or side, increasing the damage percent. And she has a breakfast buff who can be shared to her fellow teammates within 2 tiles of herself. Breakfast is a buff. At the start of the turn, recovers 15 HP and dispel 1 debuff. That is breakfast. Bento, also a buff. At the start of the turn, first 25 HP and dispel 2 debuff. So it depends whether it's a breakfast or bento she can give or share to the fellow teammates before the turn start. And the happiness is a buff. For all skill reduces energy consumption by 1 after use. Cooldown is reduced by 1 turn removed after any action is taken. So, very nice trait. Have a block and a pop that can be shared with your fellow teammates. So, let's go to her skills. At rank 1, you have Mountain Tribes and you have the Crushing Bash. For me, I picked the Mountain Tribes. This is a passive kill. When the character or when Cocoa is unharmed, increase movement by 1 tile. If the character attacks from highland or moves from 1 tile to another with a height difference of more than 2 tiles, increase the damage by 20%. So I picked this one rather than the Crushing Bash, which is a physical damage. skill. Single target deals 120 damage and it flex vulnerability to enemy for 3 turns. So this single target can inflict 120 damage and vulnerability to your target. So I pick this one, Mount Tribes, because of the buff, the movement buff, and also the damage increase. And on rank 3, you have Potluck Protector and Cocoa's Treasure Chest. So Potluck Protector is a passive and blocking damage taken decreased by 15% if the character is not dying. Perform assisting cover to all other allies within 2 tiles. So it Maita, the block, but like more like upgraded because you have the assisting cover and the dying state. HP is below 30%. Perform assisting cover to all. I mean, when you are dying, 10% damage decrease your incoming attacks from your enemy. But I choose the Cocoa's Treasure Chest. This is a decision. Like more of like you choose what you want. Cocoa can select to Spring Bandage, Ancient Potion, No Lotus, and Halogenic Mushroom. So Spring Bandage is an instant heal. Can be cast up to 5 times per battle. Ancient Potion heals an ally for 45%. The casters of Cocoa's HP and restore energy can be cast 3 per battle. No Lotus skill dispels all debuffs on the target and grants damage buff and damage reduction buff. And immune to attribute debuff for 3 turns, can be cast up to 3 times per battle. And this one is my favorite. Halogenic Mushroom. Skill deals piercing damage equals to 30% of the target's HP. Flex sleep. Lasting for 1 turn afterwards, sleep. You have a 2 stack of infection, can be cast up to 3 times per battle. It's like an offensive. Like she's throwing a mushroom to you using her pot walk. And on the rank 7, you have the block enhancement, the battle plug of Bladurian. So for me, I use this block enhancement because I don't have any Bladurian characters. And I have a butterfly and Nunu will, but I mostly like this because of the block enhancement and receive range attacks front or side enemy percent block damage taken by 10%. Mostly I don't use a lot of Bladurian characters instead of Will. So I usually use Nunu Will sometimes, and Kokoa I will be using Kokoa more over than Nunu Will. So I might not yet going to get this one for now because I do only have 3 types of Bladurian characters in my account. Now rank 9, we have a no turning round and the armor piercing strike. So no turning round is a basic attack. They are the same, armor piercing strike and no turning round. Basic attack, single targets attack deals 100% physical damage. When performing a back attack, there is a 7% chance she'll inflict stun on the target. For 1 turn, can only be triggered once per battle. Once per battle, so once you fight, oh, once per battle, not per turn, per round. Oh my god. That's why I chose this armor piercing. Basic attack deals 100% physical damage and inflicts physical debuff, physical defense debuff, and magical defense debuff on target lasting for 2 turns. So this one can stun, but the reason why I don't pick one is because plus is a bit percent chance to stun your target for 1 turn, but you can only proc the stun once per battle. So do you know what is once per battle? So every time you play, that's the battle. So you can proc this stun once per battle only, not per turn or per round. That's why I chose the armor piercing strike, because you have 100% physical damage, and this one also clicks physical defense debuff and magical defense debuff for 2 turns, and there is no chance, like 70% chance or whatsoever, just like that stand on no turning round. There is no chances. Once you attack the enemy, once you use this one, it will do pop a physical defense and magical defense debuff. Is my go-to rather than the no turning round. So on rank 11, I still have not reached level 55. You have the Iron Pats 2 and the Invulnerable. For me, I would the Iron Pats 2 for the healing and the critical damage and critical rate pop. And this one is also heals all allies. So it means all your allies will have a critical damage and critical rate pop lasting for 2 turns. As well, it will give you a bento. Start of the turn recovers 25 HP and dispel debuff. 2 debuffs for all of your allies within your reach. Rather, this one invulnerable support gains damage reduction, mind ice, immunity, disrupt. So this one is good. This one is also a support. So this one's good too. So it depends on whether you want to run him as a healer or as a support. But for me, Kokoa is more on likely a support tank. So it depends on you how you going to play Kokoa as a support and tank. So I will recap. I choose the mountain tribes, the Kokoa, treasure chest, stay strong, luck enhancement, armor piercing, and for rank 11, I will use the iron pots too, and then I will use a Castalia to get the invulnerable. Okay, you can get the padlock protector if you want, but for me, I'm happy with the Kokoa treasures. And then I will be using my Castalia on invulnerable instead, rather than the padlock protector. Because Cocoa's treasure chest is uh much more greater impact for me rather than the padlock protector. Because yes, Cocoa is a tank. But do you want your tank to die early? Of course no. So you can have other characters who can block attacks, and especially if you are fighting bosses like weapon trial, or you don't need this padlock protector. Don't need the blocking, sharing blocks with your fellow teammates, because you cannot block the weapon trial boss and you cannot stand the weapon trial boss, but you can take physical and magical defense debuff on your boss, on the boss, and you can all of these heals and this one, the dispelling and the infections. So that's why I chose this one, guys. It's up to you whether you like it or not, but this is my guide for you guys as you can enjoy playing Cocoa. For weapons, I have my tuning armor, only 1 star. This one is good for Cocoa and also the peace axe. You can also axe 2-piece axe on Kokowa. Depends on you. And the other one, the cornucopia axe, you can also use it on Kokowa. But for me, the greater axe that I have is this one, tuning hammer. Increase physical attacks but 5% and dispels one buff from the target before attacking. So I pick this one. We have Kokowa as a tank support. We need this. Also, you can use this. Other one is that. Yeah, this one, the anti-magic axe. If you are fighting weapon trial boss. For the trinkets, I'm using cooling powder, but you can also use a mystery guardian, Black Great Shield, and this one, Crystal Burst Armor. But for the moment, I only have Crystal Burst Armor, one Crystal Burst Armor. This one is using by Rawia, so I run Rawia as a main physical DPS. That's why I cannot abandon Rawia for now. And Rawia is a decent character. She has a critical damage and heal. So I'm using a cooling powder for now for Kokowa. So she gains immunity healing received. So she cannot be cancelled. You cannot cancel her healing. Okay. And then for my tarot. This tarot. I'm very lucky with this tarot. Once I summon a Kokowa, I just upgraded this tarot. And then luckily I have this one. I'll not say this is a god tier tarot, but I will say it's a decent one. All depends by 40, increases physical attack by percent, magical defense by 9%. And the final one increases healing effect by 15% additionally. If the target is dying, the healing effect further increases 15% again. You have a 15%, and then you have additional 15%. You have a 30%. And then when you use your heal, when I use my Kokowa's heal on a dying allies, will increase another 15%. A total of 45% healing on dying state character. So that's why I'm lucky with this tarot. I was shocked when I just upgraded this or leveled this tarot, but I just lucky. Really lucky. This one is good for my Inanna. I have Inanna and I have Kokowa, so my Inanna also have a decent tarot, but this one is great for healer. So if you want to get Kokowa, guys, go get Kokowa right now. Maybe you are lucky just like me. You will have a Kokowa and you have a good weapon and tarot, so don't think twice. Kokowa is a must pull, a must summon legendary characters. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy our build guide on Kokowa. So stay tuned for our other videos. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow on my YouTube, my Instagram, and on my Twitch. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good game. Good luck to your summons. GG's, guys. Bye bye.